What do you think happened to Natalie that night?
There's no doubt in my mind that he wasn't responsible.
Are you suggesting that he knocked her out in some way and threw her in the water?
RJ suggested that she left to go to a party in a nightgown with a pair of woolen socks. None of it makes any sense.
Her husband, actor Robert Wagner, remains in seclusion at their home today.
The coroner's office said today that actress Natalie Wood was intoxicated and angry after an argument between her husband and actor Christopher Walken.
Lana actually confronted Robert Wagner, demanding answers.
Why won't you speak to the detectives?
I have talked to everybody.
Do anything.
You've accused me of murdering her.
You never for 1 minute stopped and said, this is what happened.
The death of an actress, Natalie Wood, is still one of Hollywood's greatest unsolved mysteries.
The medical examiner changed the manner of Wood's death from accidental to undetermined.
In 2012, the Los Angeles Coroner's Office amended Natalie's death certificate.
Police now believe that she was the victim of foul play.
You say, and the police say, that Robert's story has changed.
Well, initially he said that there was no confrontation. However, in his own book, he has since admitted that a wine bottle was broken on that night.
In the parlor at that time were Christopher Walken, Natalie, and Robert Wagner.
And also on board was Dennis DeVerne, who the boat skipper. Dennis's own version of events is chilling.
There were 3 Hollywood stars on the yacht Splendor the night Natalie Wood died. Natalie, her husband Robert Wagner, and actor Christopher Walken. But they were not alone. There was someone else who says he witnessed everything that went on in the hours leading up to Natalie's death. Captain Dennis DeVerne, and he's joining us now along with Marty Rulli, the co-author of their book, Goodbye, Natalie, Goodbye, Splendor. You were on that boat.
Yes.
We've seen the boat. I've been on exactly that make and model and size of boat. It's close quarters. It would be hard to be certainly inside and not hear what was going on. So you heard what was happening.
Yes, I did, Dr. Phil. I could hear, well, the argument started in the salon of the boat.
Right.
And that's where the arguing started. And Christopher, Natalie, RJ, and myself, we were all there in the salon when the fighting began there, and there was a smashing of a wine bottle on a coffee table in front of us. The fight got stronger, and then it went down below to their stateroom.
What were they arguing about, by the way?
I really believe it was all jealousy over Natalie resurrecting her career.
Well, you were there. You heard what was said.
Well,
what did he say?
Well, when we were at the restaurant, we had dinner at the restaurant. The arguing actually started because RJ wanted to leave the restaurant, where we really wanted to sit around after having the meal and having a glass of wine. He insisted that we leave. So that started to ruffle the feathers at that time. By the time we got back to the boat, things were building very, very strong. And that's when Natalie was getting so upset because of the way RJ was acting. I mean, he was being extremely jealous. And at that point, that's when he picked up a bottle of wine. He smashed it on that table. Glass went all over us and the whole inside of the salon of the boat. And that's when Natalie went down below and Christopher went forward to his stateroom.
Was he accusing Natalie or was he accusing Christopher?
He wasn't really accusing either one, but it was obvious. He was focusing on both of them as being guilty